What a resume. A tremendous competitor, David. Thank you. So the opening lineup for the Heat. And Robinson on the wing. He's joined by Butler. Adebayo is the pivot with Tucker playing the 4. And it's Lowry in at the point. And for Utah, Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Gobert is out there with Bogdanovich. And it's O'Neal in at the small forward. It's stolen by Adebayo. Lowry finds Robinson. Now, here's Tucker. Defense is right there. A D by Bogdanovich. Here's Conley. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. A couple of great big men in the middle tonight, Greg. Center matchups are far from traditional these days, but this should be fun to watch.
Especially, Kevin, once you get into the small ball lineups. I mean, we've seen guys as short as P.J. Tucker play the 5.
So the Utah Jazz able to put the first points up on the board. Just 5 to shoot. Butler passes to Lowry. And the 3 off target.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
And Tucker kicks to Lowry. He's looking for Tucker and finds him. Outside Robinson. Stolen by O'Neal. Conley with it. Robinson picks him up. Ahead. Butler with the steal. Stolen by Conley. On the wing, Mitchell. Guarded by Tucker. And oh, here we go. Lowry's got the fast break chance. And it's Butler with the jam.
Smart playmaking by Kyle, moving the ball to a guy with a good look.
Such a great all-around player, Kyle Lowry.
You know, GA, a star who's also a glue guy. He takes the temperature of the team and gives it whatever it needs, whenever it's needed.
Count it. Good.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
Now, here's Adebayo. Lowry can't get it to go. Robinson against Mitchell. And slammed up by Gobert.
And we think of Donovan primarily as a scorer first, but there, fantastic pass.
Lowry deciding where to go with it here. Tucker. That falls. Nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry.
I love it. Beautiful job getting to the rim, making a play.
Conley against Lowry. Bogdanovich left side. Mr. Gobert. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Butler passes to Lowry. Over Conley. Butler with the ball. He's picked up by O'Neal. Adebayo kicks to Robinson. Butler passes to Adebayo. The shot misses. Good D by Mitchell. And he drives in, and it's good. 2 points.
Few players in the league do a better job of finding the open man than Mike Conley.
Tucker with the ball. Passes it to Adebayo. Outside for Lowry. Pass to Robinson. Over Mitchell. Here's Adebayo. And he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket.
The confidence continuing to grow off the board. Adebayo takes it right back up.
The pass to O'Neal. Here's Gobert. That one no good. Now the Heat take it the other way. Pass to Robinson. Back to Tucker. Outside Robinson. Outside Butler. It's tipped. Robinson kicks to Lowry. Over Bogdanovich. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. And so it's Bogdanovich who brings up the ball for Utah. Out to the right wing. O'Neal passes to Gobert. It's stolen by Lowry. And now here comes Robinson leading the break. Over to the left wing. Passes it to Adebayo. Back to Tucker. Wants to get it to Adebayo and does.
Showing off the dynamic athleticism. Bam is no stranger to rocking the rim.
That will count. Tie game in Utah. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. Guys, from what we've been watching with the Jazz, what are you guys seeing out there?
Well, they use the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
You know this, the team that dictates the pace typically rules the roost. We see that here early on.
Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Bogdanovich out there with O'Neal. And it's Gobert in at the center, filling out the middle. That's the 5 on the floor for the Jazz. Now Mitchell. Following the miss by Kyle Lowry from deep. And his first shot of the game, no good. And Duncan Robinson, Steve, one of the more pure shooters in the NBA. He can definitely hurt you from deep.
Yes, he can, Kevin. Robinson has a very easy shot. Great percentages from 3. Well above the 40% mark on his career. I love what Jimmy Butler brings to your offense. The ability to score without dominating the ball.
Pass to Mitchell from deep. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet. Conley's got 3 assists in the game. Ryan has gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. The pass to Tucker. Pass to Adebayo. Sinks that one from the post. Adebayo's got 6.
With a lethal mix of strength and length, Bam Adebayo can wreak havoc down low.
Utah trailing here. Outside Conley. Pass to Mitchell. Here's Bogdanovich. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. And teams often try to slow down point guards with bigger defenders. But, Greg, you locked up without that edge. How'd you do it?
A little athleticism, Kevin, and a lot of desire.
Well, he started out as a pure shooter. Bogdanovich has worked hard to become a threat off the bounce and a strong finisher.
And the Heat going with the whole new group on the floor. Now, here's Oladipo. Pass to Strus. Now, here's Dedmon. Here's Hero. Shots good by Dedmon.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
There's the pass to Bogdanovich. And out of bounds as the Heat gain possession.
Ball.
The Heat with the lead. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Rudy Gay's checked in for the Jazz. Now, here's Oladipo. And Morris throws it down.
And known as a combo guard, Victor Oladipo has some point guard level passing skills in the body of a 2.
Here's Ingles. Drains the three-pointer. Ingles has got himself on the board with 3 there.
It seems as if someone got their signals crossed. If he can wind up that open from three-point range, I'm sure that was not a part of the game plan.
Now, here's Oladipo. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring hit from him. Morris. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
That's his first.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
And Morris drops them both. Jazz trail by 3.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Now Clarkson. The feed to Whiteside. Ingles passes to Whiteside. The shot's good on the assist by Ingles.
We've talked about it before. Unselfish, great awareness. Ingles willing to turn down the shot if someone can break free.
Now Hero. Oladipo taking his time here. And stolen by Whiteside. And now Utah, fast break. Here's Oni. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Feeds it to Dedmon. Stolen by Gay. Clarkson for 3. The putback. Great positioning on the putback. And the Jazz lead by 1.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
Oladipo outside. Dedmon kicks to Hero. The dish to Oladipo. Pass to Hero. Lock at 6. Back to Dedmon. Shoots over Clarkson. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Utah ball.
Utah's gone 2 of 4 from three-point range so far in the second quarter. Passes to Ingles. Here's Oni. Guarded by Oladipo. Whiteside, the pass to Oni. Back to Whiteside. Clarkson outside. Releases. Turnaround Jay. Here's Gay. Lays it up off the glass. Gay's got his first points of the game.
And without looking at the scoreboard, you think they were the team trailing and trying to fight their way back.
Pass to Hero. Three-pointer. He's off on that one. That shot missing. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Jazz, Houghton. Thank you, David, and we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome. Utah found themselves in a close game in the first. And trying as they might, they couldn't. And that'll...
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. And you look at Adebayo. What a contribution.
Yeah, and early on, he has been feasting in the paint, and you have to think they're going to keep feeding the big fella.
Why go away from something that's working? Force the defense to prove that they can stop it.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. On the court for the Heat, Dwayne Dedmon is out there with Morris. Then there's Victor Oladipo. Then it's Tyler Hero. And it's Strus in at the 3. Right side, no good. Miami trailing. And the former Kentucky Wildcat, Tyler Hero. He was picked 13th, Greg, in the 2019 draft. and he had an immediate impact.
And you feel a lot of teams didn't see how NBA ready Hero was. Underrated as a playmaker coming into the league. He's been a huge part of this team since his arrival.
And the pass to Oni. Puts up a three. Pass to Whiteside. Gay trying to break free. And it's Whiteside. That time on the assist from Ingle.
Showing off his inside game. Whiteside looking good there.
Outside Lowry. And the foul called on Hassan Whiteside. That's foul number 2 for him.
His second personal foul. First team foul.
Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. Robinson passes to Adebayo. 5 on the clock. Over Whiteside. Good ball movement here by Miami. Fade away.
Terrific defense by Rudy. Doesn't overcommit to try to make a big play. Just uses his head.
It's good. Now it's a 5-point Utah lead.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Listen, put the ball in the hands of your best scorers and let them go to work. Keep it simple.
Adebayo kicks to Lowry. Fires for 3. And it's Gay with the rebound.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
And his rhythm, it's been way off. The goal now might be to get him something easy at the rim so he can just see the ball go in through the net, and that helps.
And the call. And yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
Team foul.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replay, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. With double checking, and the game continues on.
And so the ball out of bounds. Gobert touched it last.
Miami ball.
Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone.
Not many bigs have Bam Adebayo's vision. Just another reason this coaching staff trusts him with the ball.
Over to the wing, and stolen by Butler. Oh, and a fast break for the Heat. Lowry's got the ball. Stolen by Conley. And Mitchell with a clear path to the hoop. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
The explosiveness of Mitchell puts defenders in a tough spot. That time, he draws the foul.
And one thing about Donovan Mitchell, Steve, he is always learning, always evolving.
Yes, he is, Kevin. Devours film, seeks advice from other star players, and he's not afraid to get out of his comfort zone. He has ambition for greatness.
And Butler, here we go. And that's collected by Gay. Gay's got 4 rebounds in this game.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion.
It doesn't get any easier than that for Rudy Gobert. His size is sometimes overpowering.
Butler on the wing over O'Neal. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Mitchell passes to Gobert. Down low. Conley against Lowry. The 3 ball. Up again. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Gobert's got the lead up to 11 now for the Jazz.
On the boards, Gobert is unstoppable, easily winning himself a second chance look.
And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they'll count the bucket.
Just barely too late and catches it on the way down. He's already in the air there, committed, so can't fault him for going for the block.
Bogdanovich is checked in for Rudy Gay. Back to Mitchell. Kicks to Conley. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. The Heat trail by 9. Butler passes to Tucker. Adebayo with the ball. And Adebayo throws it down.
Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. Passes it to Mitchell. To the middle. And for Gobert, he gets it there. Pass to Mitchell. 5 to shoot. The Jazz with another miss. And so it's Butler with it. He'll bring it up for the Heat. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
You love the intensity Kyle Lowry brings. He gives you a no-nonsense mentality at the point guard position.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. Mitchell outside. Here is Conley. Fires the 3. Gobert controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. And so it's Utah holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Creating plays for others, it's an art form, but it's also a discipline. Fantastic job.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. O'Neal is out there with Bogdanovich. And it's Gobert in at the 5. That's the 5 on the floor for the Jazz. Mitchell with it. Butler covering. There's O'Neal with the 3. Buries it from 3-point range. O'Neal's got the fourth quarter started here with a bucket for Utah. Outside Lowry. Outside Robinson. Driving to the basket. Adebayo finds Lowry. That's in, coming off an assist from Adebayo.
Tough-minded individual. Lowry answers back with his own 3 on the other end.
Conley against Lowry. Mitchell outside. To the paint. Here's Bogdanovich. Lead pass was put in just the right spot. And it's 6 points for Bojan Bogdanovich. The Heat trail by 10. And here's Lowry. Outside Robinson. Butler passes to Adebayo. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
Bam is a pro at absorbing contact, especially when he's locked in on scoring.
And there's the foul. Will go on P.J. Tucker. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Conley left side. And there's the pass to Gobert. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
A much more physical player now than when he first entered the league. Gobert powering it home.
Outside Lowry. Back to Tucker. And stolen by Bogdanovich. Inside. Here's Gobert. Misses from short range.
And it's still a close game. I mean, despite the fact that they've struggled to compete on the boards.
Tucker. Good, and the assist goes to Robinson.
Beautiful location on the pass as usual. Led his man perfectly.
Conley with it. Mitchell outside. Lowry against Conley. 6 to shoot. The tray. It's hauled in by the Heat. And here we go. It's Butler.
In the game, 2 minutes.
And he uses the glass on the layup.
Butler.
Terrific play. This is why you run your offense through him and live with the results.
Mitchell up top, guarded by Robinson. Down low. And Gobert with the basket on the assist by O'Neal. Gobert's got 4 points in the quarter.
Inside, Gobert is a nightmare. With his height, it's tough to create good coverage.
To the inside. It's stolen by Gobert. Near the three-point line, it's Mitchell. Rebound by Butler.
Can't fault the play call. Even though he couldn't convert, that's a good shot.
Lowry can't get it to go. Guys, a good chance for them to slow it down.
Yeah, they definitely should use some clock here.
At the elbow, it's Gobert. He kicks to O'Neal. Conley against Lowry. From past the arc. Utah getting another chance here. Conley against Lowry. Shoots the three. Just 5 on the clock. And here's Mitchell from the arc. The shot, no good. Some solid defense from Butler. The shot by Adebayo, no good. Conley up top. Now recovering. O'Neal gets to Conley. To the paint. It's stolen by Adebayo.
Just too big a deficit to come back from at this point.
And you know, disappointment starts to set in a little bit. You fought all night, just wasn't meant to be. Gigantic bucket from Butler. Close the door on that shot.
Now here's Conley. Mitchell outside. And so it's Utah with the win. Probably. All right, David, thank you. And that'll do it, folks. Now
Thanks, BA.
And he's made their team better, Allie, no doubt about it. And now the Atlanta Hawks starters. In the backcourt, Young and Bogdanovich. At the forward slots, Hunter and Collins. And it's Capella in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for Utah, the backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Bojan Bogdanovich out there with Royce O'Neal. And it's Gobert in at the center position. Now here's Young. That won't go. Misses his first shot of the game.
Everything right except the finish. Have to keep focus all the way through the play.
Here's Young.
Hey, yo, right here.
Pass to Bogdanovich. That's in. Coming off an assist from Young.
And the scoring is one thing, but Young's ability to set his teammates up, just as important. And you love Bogdanovich and just the versatility he brings, BA.
Now here's Conley. Three-pointer, O'Neal. Here's Bogdanovich. Gobert inside. He's against Capella. Good on the bucket. And as for Bogdanovich's ability to play anywhere on the floor, Brent, that's something that adds a lot of value to a player in today's NBA.
Think about second side actions in the NBA where the ball swings away from a primary scorer. Can the next guy do something with the ball? Bogdanovich certainly can. He can shoot it. He can put it down and make decisions. That kind of versatility pays off.
Outside Conley. First quarter and about a minute and a half in. Here's Bogdanovich. Excellent D there from Collins. The Hawks have gone 2 of 3 to get this one going. Pass to Capella. Collins right side. Young with it. Uses the glass on the layup.
Big man John Collins seeing the court that time.
Mitchell against Bogdanovich. Stolen by Capella. Inside. And it's Bogdanovich that time on the assist by Hunter. Bogdanovich has got 5.
Shooting 4 of 5 to start the game. That's got to be a feel good.
Outside Conley. Jacks up a 3. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
Just an aggressive move by Gobert, protecting the possession and getting the second chance look.
Conley against Young. Outside Bogdanovich. Back to Young. Pass to Hunter. And here's Bogdanovich. Shot clock at 5. Here's Capella. And it's Atlanta scoring again.
The big story thus far, how well they've shot the rock.
1:56 left in the first quarter here. Mitchell finds Gobert. Here's O'Neal. It's stolen by Bogdanovich. Young against Conley. High post Young from behind the arc. Atlanta gets it back. And Capella slams it down.
And Clint Capella having a little bit of fun out there with that dump.
Utah trailing here. First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Conley passes to Mitchell. Hey, rejected by Capella.
Intimidating right there. Capella just gets so long at times and throws that one away.
Now the Hawks with it. They're on a 13-4 run. Here's Gobert. Count it. All 3 of his attempts have gone in.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
51 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Young, the pass to Capella. That's in. Coming off an assist from Young. Capella's got 6.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
From deep, Conley. Rebounded by the Hawks.
Ooh, that's a tough break. After poor communication defensively, it leaves him all by himself.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. And then it's Collins with the dunk.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
Yeah, if you walked in at any point during this game to watch 5 minutes of play, one team played harder. You know who that was.
Bogdanovich. Oh, nice fake, but the layup's off the mark.
And he gets a lot of points right there at the rim, but the defense determined not to give up the easy deuce there.
And after just 1 quarter of play, a double-digit differential on the scoreboard. Hawks ahead. They lead by 11. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play. This one has been one-sided so far. You know, for the Hawks, this has been the game they've wanted to have.
Well, there's no reason to take risky shots when you can collect points at the rim.
Yeah, that worked wonders for them in the quarter. We'll see what kind of adjustments get made.
All right, this is how the floor looks for the Hawks starting the second. Collins at the 4 with Capella at center. In the backcourt, Young and Bogdanovich. And it's Hunter in at the 3. Collins passes to Bogdanovich. And we've heard some outspoken critics, but 1 year in the new NBA play-in format, Brent, this tournament looks like it's here to stay.
Well, with the NBA season being so long, BA, and feeling like before the play-in tournament that the last 10 to 15 games sort of petered out before we got to the playoffs, the play-in tournament has generated a lot of excitement and teams fighting to the bitter end to see if they can get in the postseason.
Oh, you love to see that kind of vision from Gobert. As much attention as he draws from the D, there's bound to be an open man, and he just got to find him.
Here's Collins. That's short off the rim. So it's Utah now. 11-point game. Hey, rejected by Capella. He gets it in there. And for the Hawks, they're shooting 69%. I think they're even surprising themselves out there. Pass to Capella. Back to Young. Now Bogdanovich. Check by Mitchell. Outside Hunter. And here's Capella. And it's Capella with the jam.
Yeah, you could tell Hunter knew he was open, did not hesitate to find him.
Brent, no matter what happens in DeAndre Hunter's pro career, in college, he created a signature moment for himself in the closing moments of the 2019 National Championship game. Remember, he hit a game-tying three to send it to overtime.
And then the Cavs eventually were able to pull that game out and win the title. It was just a heroic end to his season. He's about defense, and that's the area of the court right now where he's making the most impact in his NBA career.
From deep, Conley gets it to go. His second make in 6 tries.
It was a rough start for them scoring the ball, but they look like now they're really finding their rhythm and flow.
Outside Bogdanovich. Kicks it out to Collins. And here's Hunter from the arc. And he buries his first look.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Young against Conley. Pass to O'Neal. Outside Mitchell. To the middle. Here's Bogdanovich. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
John Collins.
They'll pin that one on John Collins.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
At the line.
And so he hits both.
Well, when he gets into a groove at the free throw line, it doesn't just last for tonight. This might be 2 weeks, 2 months, something like that.
And Young, here we go. Count the basket. Young's got 6.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
Pass to O'Neal. Fires the 3. The offensive rebound. Yep, that one goes.
And this is where you get Gobert the ball. With his size and length, he's so tough to stop from there.
Outside Bogdanovich. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. Bojan Bogdanovich picks one up. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Hawks.
Guys, it's been great hustle defense throughout 2 quarters of play. Contesting everything and racking up the block shots as well.
Well, the other thing that's impressive is the point of attack for the defense playing on the ball. They've been aggressive all night long and have a few steals to show for it.
A line change here for Utah. And a new group getting ready for the Hawks. Jang, he's checked in for Clint Capella. Gallinari comes in for John Collins. Reddish is checked in for Hunter. And Williams is subbed in for Young. Bogdanovich passes to Williams. To the paint. Here's Gallinari. Count the bucket. Coming off a perfectly placed pass. And the Hawks lead by 15. Utah's gone 1 of 2 from downtown here in the second. On the wing, Ingles. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
There's 38 seconds left in the second period. Bogdanovich from long range. Can't hit that one. And Utah will come the other way. And he commits the intentional foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
And he knocks down the first one.
Clarkson, it's interesting for him. He's not really a point guard and not really a shooting guard. So trying to find ways to stay in the game and stay aggressive and do whatever is asked of him to earn minutes.
Herder's checked in for Bogdanovich. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And it's Williams off the drive. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
They're winning the battle down low by imposing their will.
Here's Oni. Williams defending. 3-pointer. Up top, Ingles. Here's Gay. And so it's the Atlanta Hawks in a good...
Coach Quinn Snyder with us now, and Coach, a bit of a lull for this team scoring the...
Appreciate it, Allie. And we'll be coming right back after this break, ready for the third quarter.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Welcome to the 2K Sports Halftime Program. I'm Ernie Johnson. Atlanta came ready to play. Tenacious on both ends of the floor, they took command. And that'll about do it as we get ready for the second half. Let's take you down to Kevin Harlan.
Shout out to my man Joel.
Joel, what up?
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. A fantastic game from Clint Capella in this one.
When he got good position and they got the ball to him, he was automatic.
Yeah, we'll see if the double teams start to come here in the second half to make them adjust offensively, but he's going to keep going at him.
They've got Hassan Whiteside. Joe Ingles is out there with Rudy Gay. Then it's Jordan Clarkson, and it's Oni in at the one spot. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Quinn Snyder. To the inside, Whiteside got a hand on it, and he gets it back. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
That's his first personal foul. First team.
Free throw no good for Whiteside.
Interesting with the game shifting to the pace and space about where Whiteside fits into the puzzle. He is still a double-double threat down on the inside and can be taken advantage of on nights.
Back to Reddish. 4 on the clock. The Hawks need to get one up here. Utah shooting at 45% of the game so far. Down low, and stolen by Herter. And a fast break now for the Hawks. And Gallinari throws it down.
Sometimes Reddish might defer too often, and maybe sometimes that's true. But also give him credit for being unselfish.
Here's Oni. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Knocked loose. Here's the break. Reddish, the second chance points on the tip in. And the Hawks lead by 17.
Shooters tend to be hungry, but this time Herter finds an open teammate.
Clarkson outside. Out to the right wing. Lets the three fly. Offensive board.
Yeah, it's 7'1", and with the type of length that Whiteside has in terms of his vertical reach, so hard to stop on the inside.
Outside, Williams. Outside for Gallinari. Pass to Reddish. Fires for 3. Herter can't hit.
Well, the D really getting away with one there. No one on him, and that's going to be good 9 out of 10 times.
Clarkson passes to Whiteside. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
That's his first personal
sometimes
foul.
the D has no choice but to foul Whiteside and try to make him earn it.
He's off on the first. A big group substitution here for Utah. Bogdanovich has checked in for Gay. O'Neal comes in for Ingles. Donovan Mitchell's checked in for Clarkson. And Conley subbed in for Oni. Pass to Herter. Here's Jang. Left side Gallinari. Here's Reddish. Checked by Mitchell. And he banks it home with one hand.
Nice job operating off the dribble for Reddish. A nice consistent part of his game. Big expectations on Cam Reddish as he came into the league and now starting to adapt to more and more minutes.
And here's Conley. He's got 5. Here's Whiteside.
And that's what you want to do with Whiteside, feeding him the ball in the paint where he makes the defense collapse.
Personal foul. Third team foul. At the line for the Jazz.
Free throw good. Whiteside.
Whiteside. 2 shots.
He's off on the second. The Hawks have gone 4 of 6 from the floor in this third quarter. And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, B.A. Not sure what got into him.
Here's Gallinari. Pass to Reddish. .144 left in the third. Quarter of the game. Down to 5 on the shot clock. With the drive. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
And that's some athleticism on display as Cam Reddish gets to the rim.
And the shot goes in. And while Cam Reddish has certainly had his obstacles since joining the league, he's proven he's ready to learn, Brent.
I think that's the most important thing is after you get over the anger, trust me, they get angry first, is just to settle in and say, what can I work on and where can I start to earn minutes on the floor? Cam's starting to do that, and he's starting to grow.
Conley up top. Williams defending. Here's Whiteside. Yep, that one goes. Whiteside's got 8 points in the quarter.
You have to do a lot of things defensively to prevent Hassan Whiteside from scoring. He is just an Adonis out there. Look at that body and still gets those shots to go like he did there.
And now we've got an intentional foul. A chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for Atlanta.
They haven't been pushed around in the paint at all in this game. They've been the aggressors.
And something else that's sticking out tonight is their assist total. High percentage of their baskets have been the product of good, crisp ball movement. A good sign for an offense.
And they go to the intentional foul.
That's his second personal foul.
That free throw no good.
At the line for the Jazz.
So we can't get either to fall. The Hawks have gotten 6 of 8 shots to go and looking good since the break. Yes, it's good.
Herter also comfortable getting physical and scoring against the defense, not just showing that he shoots it.
From deep, Conley on target from range. Conley's got 10 points in the game.
What an incredible ankle breaker to help create space for a shot.
Williams into the lane. Left side Herter. 20 seconds left to play in the third. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Jazz. And now another look at that mobile one block defensive performance.
Oh, showing no signs of giving up this lead. That block sent shockwaves into the opposition's sails.
Conley against Williams. The three. And Conley with the three. Conley's got 8 points in the quarter.
Yeah, that's one way to get back into this game. Keep getting him the ball and let him make the shots.
Here's Williams. And it's in! Oh! Nails the buzzer beater! Are you kidding?
Makes his selections just in time. Well done.
Yeah, it's almost like he's playing with the wristwatch there. He knew the time, he executed.
And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Well, a great job with the eyes. And what separates great playmakers, as we know, is peripheral vision.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Fourth quarter on the floor for the Hawks. Danilo Gallinari out there with Gorgui Dieng. Then there's Lou Williams. Then there's Cam Reddish. And it's Herter in a shooting guard. And there's the rejection.
Well, good work from Gallo there. You forget sometimes at 6'10" that he can come up with those kind of defensive plays.
Pass to Dieng. Releases. Another one falls for Atlanta.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Outside Conley. From deep three-point range. It's hauled in by Reddish. And the Hawks shooting a sensational 78% from the field in this game.
I like to see Lou Williams hustle like this, looking determined to get past everybody and be ahead of the pack.
Williams against Conley. Pass to Bogdanovich. Back to Conley. Takes a three. Rebound Atlanta. Here's Gallinari. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Balanced play has given them the lead and also quieted this crowd.
Well, all night long, in control of the pace, and you don't want to let go of that rope right now.
Gets the three to fall.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Conley against Williams. Takes the three. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got 4 rebounds now. Out of bounds. It'll be Hawks ball. And it's a completely new group for the Hawks. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. Outside Young. From deep. Bogdanovich finds Young. Oh, the Hawks again cannot hit it.
Well, he's a guy they count on to produce from the mid-range. He doesn't miss too many open looks from there. His touch has left him in this quarter nowhere close to the kind of output they need from him.
A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. No good on the triple.
Well, even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that. That's a bad miscue, and you can't give up looks like that all game long.
Something's off about him this quarter.
Well, he's missing, and it's starting to affect a little bit in his body language, and you just don't want to see that.
Here's Collins. No, stopping him there. Jams it in, and he's fouled. An opportunity at a three-point play. That one on Mitchell.
Well, you love John Collins and his ability to step back and shoot that ball. He just doesn't waste many shots.
In a league where efficiency is so heavily valued, John Collins shooting definitely makes him an asset to his team.
Well, that athleticism, BA, and the fact that he makes himself available for those kind of shots, you put that together, and it's a tough guy to match up with.
Young with it. Six on the shot clock. 4-3. The rebound by the Jazz. Gobert's got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's Mitchell, plenty of space. Gets some space and parries the jumper. Mitchell's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And this one hasn't been in doubt for a bit now. They came out on a mission, and you can bag up this win for the Hawks.
Boy, this was one physical game, guys.
They obviously felt that was an advantage of theirs coming in, and they were able to be relentless inside as a result.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Clint Capella.
And guys, I just felt he was tremendous tonight. His energy infected his teammates, and the wrecking ball on both ends.
For 3, Collins. Doesn't go that time.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Gobert against Capella. Over to the wing. Back to Gobert. Bogdanovich passes to Mitchell. Fires the 3. The rebound by the Hawks.
Just enough of a shot contest to bother him.
Collins drawing the double team. Bogdanovich on the wing. Hunter on the wing. Now Bogdanovich launches a 3. Drops in the 3.
They really came in with the right mindset today. I can guarantee you their flight home will be filled with some smiles.
Yeah, when you step into an opposing team's arena and you can play with this type of composure, boy, that food tastes good on the way out of town.
And so it's Atlanta easily grabbing this one. Allie, thank you as always. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for
Thank you very much.
He sure is, David. Great report. Thanks. Looking at the starting five for the Phoenix Suns. Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. A star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Bridges in at the 3 spot. And for the Jazz, Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Bogdanovich out there with O'Neal. And it's Gobert in at the 5, roaming the paint. And Doris, it should be an interesting matchup in the low post. How do you see the battle of the bigs playing out here tonight?
Well, boy, Kevin, this is a classic low post, strength-on-strength contest. And more in the modern NBA, that's the exception, not the rule. Boy, Mike Conley, the ability to change gears on the drive, that is pretty.
Booker outside. Here he goes. Here's Ayton. Rudy Gobert with the rebound.
Well, he's a quality mid-range shooter, but he can't get that one to go.
Mitchell outside. That's to Gobert. And stolen by Ayton. First quarter, just over a minute played. Paul from deep three-point land. That shot is off. Now the Jazz take it the other way.
And you think about the legacy of Chris Paul. You can argue he's one of the best to ever play that position.
To be honest, I don't think it's an argument. I mean, this guy top 5 in both assists and steals in the regular season. And the numbers back up the argument, guys, because wherever he has gone, the winning percentage has improved at every stop. Chris Paul is elite. Fact of the matter.
And it's Ayton missing. And so it's Bogdanovich who brings up the ball for Utah. From deep three-point range. Rebound by the Suns. The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Paul dishes to Crowder. Pass to Ayton. Kicks it out to Booker. Paul against Conley. Shot clock at 5. Paul can't get it to go.
Just one made field goal in 5 tries. Not a good start.
Conley gets the bucket.
Mike Conley continues to perform at a high level. Over a decade as a pro, still doing work.
Paul looking around. Passes it to Bridges. Back to Paul. Over Conley. The offensive rebound.
What a fantastic offensive rebounder. Ayton's so good at using his physical advantages.
Outside Conley for the 3.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Again, Conley missing. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. They trail by 1. The pass to Ayton. 1:44 left in the first quarter. Booker outside. 5 to shoot. Over Mitchell. No good from Booker. Jazz have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. The Jazz working the ball around now. Feeds to Bogdanovich. Paul with the steal. And here's Booker. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Bridges outside. 6 on the shot clock. Ayton inside. Defended by Gobert. And Ayton throws it down.
Well, the length and athleticism of DeAndre Ayton make that an easy opportunity.
Conley against Paul. Pass to O'Neal. Conley surveying the D. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Conley's got 7 points in the game.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Kicks it out to Booker. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in.
When you're a player like Devin Booker, whether you're playing with the ball or in this instance without, your instinct is, I'm going to rise and fire on the catch.
Here's Bridges, finished off the break.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
The finish in transition, nice and easy.
Ball against Conley. Pass to Mitchell. O'Neal kicks to Conley. Lets the 3 fly. That one, no good. At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Suns ahead. They're up by 2. Live from Vivint Smart Home Arena. You're watching 2K Sports. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And taking a quick look here, guys, at the hustle stats for the Suns.
And it's been about their defense. They're playing with a frenetic pace, putting a lot of pressure on the ball handlers and forcing turnovers.
And they've taken advantage of the turnovers they've caused, getting a lot of their offense straight off their defense.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, as the second quarter gets going. Taking a look at the Jazz. Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Bogdanovich out there with Gobert, and it's O'Neal in at the 3. Gobert with the block.
9'9" standing reach. Rudy Gobert twice on the pipes.
Here's Booker. Drops in the layup for 2. Booker's got his second basket of the game. Utah trailing here. All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the three-point shot of Mikal Bridges seemed to abandon him early in his NBA career. Coach Monty Williams said he developed a hitch in his release. Bridges got in the lab with the coaching staff, changing his shot midway through season 2. And the results speak for themselves. Guys?
He had a career year shooting, that's for sure. I admire his work ethic. D.A., thank you. To the middle, Ayton, and Ayton throws it down.
Well, look at the fluidity in the screen and roll. DeAndre Ayton, so good at taking what he sees in these sets.
And with Ayton, one area of his game that's always been elite, Doris, his work and rebound.
Yeah, there's no question. As good as advertised. He is a double-double machine, and think about it. He is not even at his prime yet.
Bridges passes to Crowder. Back to Bridges. Shot clock at 6. He kicks it to Crowder. Over Bogdanovich. Rebounded by the Jazz. Outside Conley. That's good, and that evens things out for him. 50-50. 4 of 8 shooting this game.
Well, Mike Conley, slight of frame, but the intention is there and finishes with contact.
Ball against Conley. Paul dishes to Crowder. And Crowder slams it in.
go into the rack with energy, and the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, got to chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
Yeah, and give him credit for taking advantage in a close game. Those are the types of plays that can swing things in your direction.
And Gobert with the basket on the assist by O'Neal. And the Jazz lead by 4.
Gobert has a thin frame, but make no mistake, he is physical and he relishes contact.
Paul for 3. A rebound by the Jazz. Gobert's got 4 rebounds in this game.
And another miss. He's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have, you're right. Ayton kicks to Bridges. Kicks it out to Booker. Here's the 3. Rebound, Utah. Gobert's got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's O'Neal. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line. Endorse that flow state that athletes can achieve where you're in a groove. When you played and you really had it going, what was it like?
You know what, Kevin, I love the descriptions of players like Damian Lillard or Steph Curry when they are really cooking. They talk about the basket is the size of the ocean, that they hear no noise. They see no defenders. They are simply in this state where all the work they've put in has come to pay dividends, and it's so unique and so amazing to watch.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Oney passes to Clarkson. 54 seconds left in the first half of basketball. For 3, here's Gay. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Suns trail by 7. Payne with it. Passes to Kaminsky. And it's blocked by Whiteside. And they'll get another chance. Drains it from beyond the arc. Johnson's got 5 points now this quarter.
Such a reliable threat from range. You'd think the defense might key on him a little bit more.
Whiteside, no good. Phoenix has gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Now here's Payne. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. A shot by Kaminsky. Nobody around. Payne kicks to Kaminsky. Now the pass to Shamet. And stolen by Whiteside. And that's it for the first half of action. Thank you, David, for that interview. And we'll see you back here after the break.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
We welcome. Utah found themselves in a close game in the first. And in that period, the most they trailed by. And
as we get to this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. You look at Michael Conley, what a contribution.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far unstoppable.
So with Paul on the bench, here's the group that Monty Williams has on the floor. Andrew Shamet is out there with Cameron Payne. Then it's Frank Kaminsky, and there's JaVale McGee. And it's Johnson in at the small forward position. Now here's Payne. Not a lot of room. Ingles against Johnson. Just 5 to shoot.
Suns foul. Cameron Payne. That's his first personal foul.
Jazz leading by 7. Clarkson outside. Pass to Whiteside. Here's the floater. He can't get it to go. And Phoenix the other way now. Payne looking around. He feeds it to McGee. And it's McGee with the jam.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope. His only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. Here's Oni. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. This one for three. They get it back. And Gay with the second chance points. Gay's got the lead up to 7 now for the Jazz.
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
Payne passes to Shamet. Kicks it to Johnson. Going inside, and Johnson with the stop.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Right. You can see on that possession, one side playing with a little desperation, the other side losing focus.
Here's Ingles. Right side trying to break free. Ingles can't get it to go. Suns trail by 5.
And much beloved in Salt Lake City, the Australian Joe Ingles is a glue guy for this team.
He's much more than that. He's absolutely one of the leaders of this team. He's outspoken on the court. He's not afraid to put an arm around a younger player and be that mentor. He's unselfish. Joe Ingles, simply put, he's a winner.
Oni passes to Ingles. Inside. Here's Whiteside. The shot's good on the assist by Ingles. And the Jazz lead by 7.
I'll tell you, Joe Ingles is proving that as a passer, he is a special player.
Launches it. Payne can't hit.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Ingles finds Gay. Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around.
And I like the energy of Gay, especially inside. He's incredible at getting to his spots in the paint.
Now, here's Shamet. He's covered by Clarkson. Pass to Payne. Phoenix needs to get off a shot. And the Suns miss again. Jazz leading by 9. And there's a whistle. That goes on Landry Shamet. That's his first foul. Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. And no one near Clarkson as he lets it go. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Payne kicks to Shamet. There's the dish to McGee. That one falls.
And no matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball inside.
Clarkson outside. He dishes it to Ingles. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Payne in the post. Johnson outside. Pass to McGee. Clock at 6. Hassan Whiteside grabs the miss. Jazz leading by 9.
I always like to hold for the last shot right here.
Well, that's great execution if you can do that, because it takes any chance at momentum away from your opponent.
And cutting into the lead with the big one-hand throwdown.
That's how you get your team back into it. No good that time. And so it's the Utah Jazz bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And how about the floor generalship right here? I mean, showing us why they're always in good hands when he's the man in charge.
Well, this is exactly what you're looking for from your point guard. Survey the floor, serve it up on time and on target.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store for us. Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. O'Neal is out there with Bogdanovich, and it's Gobert in its center. That's the group right now for Utah. No good from Booker. And so Gobert will bring it up for the Utah Jazz. Mitchell, no good on the shot. Good work defensively by Crowder. Suns trail by 7. Paul outside. Now the feed to Crowder. Booker outside. He kicks it to Ayton. Bridges outside. Over Mitchell. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Back to Bogdanovich. And Bogdanovich throws it down.
Well, if you want to pinpoint one thing about Mike Conley, it's his feel for the game. That's a pretty pass.
Bridges outside. Back to Paul. Booker outside. Over Mitchell. Will not go. This is off the front eye. Utah leading by 9. And he banks in the layup.
You can see the kind of confidence Donovan Mitchell has in that handle. His ability to navigate off the dribble drive. Nice.
Ball against Conley. Bridges outside. Vicious to Crowder. Count that one.
Well, Crowder is not afraid to play bully basketball. This is a guy who will battle through contact.
Now Conley. Bogdanovich left side. Back to Conley. Nice ball movement by Utah. Another shot. And the layup is good. And the Jazz lead by 11.
Well, if you give Mike Conley any kind of position on the interior, he is just crafty enough to finish it.
And here is Paul. It's good.
Well, the handles of Chris Paul are certified. This guy's ability to get where he wants off the dribble drive. She beat 3 in the house.
Mitchell outside.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Back to Conley. Beyond the arc. Bogdanovich inside. He's against Crowder. Bogdanovich, no luck. Suns trail by 9. Ball right side. Bridges outside. Kicks it out to Paul. Offensive rebound.
Oh, how about the finesse there? Nice little gentle touch on the board.
And you know, when you have that gentle touch, those tip-ins are easy to come by. Conley against Paul. Outside Conley. There's the triple. Another miss by Conley.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Here's Paul. Here's Ayton. Feeds to Crowder. Kicks it out to Booker. Bridges outside. Second chance shot. Got it. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
Fearless, confident competitor. Bridges with the delivery.
Mitchell with it. Out guarded by Booker. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Here's Bogdanovich. Yep, that one goes. And the Jazz lead by 7.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
And as a result, they may be facing just a little bit less resistance right now. They are having their way.
Ball from deep three-point land. Gobert pulls it in. Mitchell with it. The pass to Conley. And so it's Utah with the win. It was up for... All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that's going to do it tonight, folks. Sure, D.A., thank you. The starters for the Utah Jazz. Conley is the point with Mitchell as the two guard. Bogdanovich out there with Gobert, and it's O'Neal in at the three, the small forward. And for Miami. And Robinson on the wing, he's joined by Butler. Adebayo is the pivot with Tucker playing the four. And it's Lowry in at the one. Robinson passes to Tucker. Two defensive-minded teams, Steve, in the building tonight. These teams are so good, aren't they, at getting stops?
They are. Points will be hard to come by. Both teams give maximum effort on the defensive end, and that's hard to do night after night.
Now, here is Robinson, following the miss by Bam Adebayo.
And the fireworks begin. Should be an amazing show tonight.
How good is it to see the first one go through the net?
Now here's Conley, and here's Mitchell from the arc. They get the rebound. Gobert can't hit.
I'll tell you what, I think he thought that was going in. I sure did.
That's to Lowry. Robinson for three. The putback, it's good on the putback.
This is what they count on Bam for, ensuring the play gets finished.
Conley scanning the floor. Bogdanovich left side. Deflects the pass. It's stolen by Adebayo. And Butler gets it to go on the assist by Lowry.
You gotta love a veteran point guard. Lowry keeping his eyes up and his options open.
Outside Conley. Passes it to Mitchell. Out to the wing. And the shot goes in from Rudy Gobert.
Such a valuable playmaker for this team. Mitchell can get his own and get others involved as well.
Outside Butler. And there's the pass to Adebayo. Robinson for three. The rebound by the Jazz. Here's Mitchell.
Oh, did you see that? What you love about Donovan Mitchell, not only does he explode into his moves, he finishes with authority.
And one thing I love about Royce O'Neal is how decisive he is with the ball. When he catches, it's a quick decision, shoot, drive, or swing it.
And I also love how he attacks closeouts. Sometimes he's in motion, GA, before the pass even hits his hands. And once his feet are in the paint, he's an underrated decision maker. Love the eye contact by Jimmy Butler and his teammate before he rolls up for that alley-oop.
Mitchell against Robinson. To the paint. Stolen by Tucker. Pass to Adebayo. A rebound by Mitchell.
I mean, that can happen to anyone, but it's ugly every time it does.
Yes, getting a little ahead of himself on that play.
Miami leading by 4. Lowry dishes to Robinson. Butler passes to Adebayo. Back to Butler. Down low. And Adebayo throws it down.
You're going to have to foul Bam a lot harder than that if you want to prevent the and one.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Heat.
Their aggressiveness on D has been the most glaring aspect of this game so far. They have the Heat turned all the way up in this first half.
And also, they're jumping on a lot of turnovers, making sure they turn them into points at the other end.
Here's Robinson. Michael Conley making his last shot. Lowry looking around to the inside. And Tucker kicks to Lowry. Tries again. And Adebayo with the lay-in. Adebayo's got 6 points.
Yeah, that's the third bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
No one near Conley as he lets it go. Good on the three-point shot.
Give Conley credit. He's recognized the need to become a knockdown shooter and put in the work.
Butler on the way. The three. Adebayo, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
From deep. Conley's shot is off.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
You know what another option is? Just give the ball up. Let someone else make a play.
And there's the foul. It goes on Jimmy Butler. That's his first foul.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
And a chance there to look back at the stunning Mobile One block a moment ago.
And an early swat like that can really set the tone. Now the shooters will be feeling his presence.
Now here's Conley. 5 points in the game. Mitchell outside. 5 on the clock. Gobert trying to get open. A second chance effort. He lays it in.
Rudy Gobert.
The long reach of Rudy Gobert really comes in handy when he's patrolling the offensive glass.
Guys, Bam Adebayo getting it done for the Miami Heat. Scoring, rebounding. He was all over the place during that quarter. They are riding his performance right now. Right back after. And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from Miami, guys.
Hey, why take jump shots when you can get your points at the rim?
Especially at the start. You want to get something positive going and establish your rhythm.
And so in the game for the Jazz, Conley is the point with Mitchell as the two guard. O'Neal is out there with Bogdanovich. And it's Gobert in at the center, filling out the middle. And that one's good, Mitchell.
Wasting no time, Donovan is never afraid to fire.
And you look at Mike Conley's game, just a steady floor general and deadly accurate as a shooter.
And Greg, I'm not sure he gets enough credit for how he competes on the defensive side. At 6'1", he's given up size on a nightly basis, but he won't let you pick on him. He gets after you.
Butler with the steal. Here's Tucker. O'Neal with the defensive effort. Tucker's gone 1 of 3 on the night. Lowry against Conley. And there's another turnover by the Jazz. Second quarter of basketball, about 1 minute played so far. Lowry against Conley. Tucker the pass to Butler. Good ball movement here by Miami. Lowry dishes to Robinson. Traps in the tray. Robinson's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
Conley kicks to O'Neal to the paint. Here's Bogdanovich. Draws contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
That's his first.
Fantastic at staying in control. Like seeing Bogdanovich work through contact on that play.
The Jazz shooting their first foul shot of the game.
And as a team, excellent. A season ago, about 80% when they got to the line.
Lowry passes to Butler. There's the dish to Tucker. Here's Robinson, and he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. Robinson's got 5.
Great job executing the offense. That pass on time and on point.
Conley dishes to O'Neal. Back to Conley. And Steve, the differences between the regular season and playoff basketball. Break them down for us.
You know, Kevin, it's a higher level of intensity, and execution is a must. It's also hard to prepare for the playoffs until you've experienced it.
Utah's on defense. Trailing by 2. Here's Butler. Pass to Adebayo to the right side. Now here's Tucker. Defense right on him. 6 on the shot clock. Butler passes to Tucker.
Good effort and good D by Bojan Bogdanovich. He was in great position.
Here's Mitchell, and it's Mitchell with the jam.
He just powered that one down.
One of the game's top dunkers. Outside Lowry. Passes it to Butler. Back to Lowry. Outside Robinson. To the middle. Here's Adebayo. Good, and the assist goes to Robinson. 10 points for Bam Adebayo.
Nice work in there by Adebayo. He sets a physical tone for this team.
Conley kicks to Mitchell. Back to Conley. All alone. And Utah again with the bucket.
Assisted by Donovan Mitchell.
And so Lowry will bring it up for the Miami Heat. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. Butler with the ball. Conley picks him up. Adebayo passes to Lowry. Miami needs to get a shot off. And Mitchell with a clear path to the hoop. And they take the lead.
Donovan Mitchell.
Mitchell's got the lead up to 2 now for Utah.
Push, push, push the basketball and get out of his way. Donovan Mitchell, fantastic on the break.
Lowry passes to Tucker. The rim-rattling two-handed jam.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg. Everybody on that bench.
This is a close-knit group. They feed off one another's energy.
And Miami going with a whole new group out there. Inside, here's Whiteside. Dedmon with the block.
The 7'4" wingspan of Dedmon. Hard to get your shot over that.
And the pass to Hero. Dishes it to Morris. And so Miami again turning it over. .35 seconds left to play in the first half. Oni passes to Ingles. And stolen by Dedmon. 3-on-3. Here's Strus. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
But the truth is, those type of plays are going to happen. You just have to regroup mentally and get back to work.
Pass to Oladipo. Buried from outside. But I don't know. I think we may see a review here. That was pretty close. And the teams are going to have to wait before heading to the locker room. All right, David, thank you. And stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the...
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Bam Adebayo had it going on in the first quarter. He had 10 points. Thanks for joining us.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. You look at Bam Adebayo in this game, guys, he has been everywhere.
Yeah, and early on, he has been feasting in the paint, and you have to think they're going to keep feeding the big fella.
Why go away from something that's working? Force the defense to prove that they can stop it.
So with Lowry on the bench, this is who Eric Spoelstra has on the floor. Hero out there with Oladipo. Then it's Dwayne Dedmon. Then there's Markieff Morris. And it's Strus in at the 3 spot. Pass to Strus. He feeds it to Dedmon. And it's Hassan Whiteside with the rebound.
That was excellent contest, preventing him from making something that's usually automatic.
Ingles passes to Clarkson. Here's Gay. Here's Whiteside. Off target at the rim. And here are the Heat now. Passes it to Hero. And there's the foul. It'll go on Joe Ingles. That is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. First team
Second half rolling along now. About a minute play here. He had stolen by Ingles.
Good eyes by the defense. Clearly, that's not where he wanted the pass to go, and he's frustrated.
Any chance you get, you want to put yourself in a position to succeed, and that's what he did there.
Great job of reading the floor, got to the rim, and made a play.
He had stolen by Ingles. In transition, here come the Jazz. It's stolen by Oladipo. Oh, and a fast break for the Heat. Dedmon passes to Hero. Some nice ball movement here by the Heat. Knocks it loose. The pass to Dedmon. Now Hero. And that one, good. Hero's got it all tied up now for Miami.
A focused individual. Hero's not going to let a little contact affect his shot.
Oni passes to Ingles. Down low. To the inside. 4 on the shot clock. The Jazz need to get off a shot here. There's the drive. Out to Morris from deep. A rebound by the Jazz. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Here's Clarkson. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
The little things that make a difference. Whiteside staying alert, open man, makes the right basketball play.
Morris passes to Strus. He dishes it to Dedmon. Shoots. And they get it back. And that one hits back iron. And there's the foul. It's on Dwayne Dedmon. That is his first foul of the game. For Utah, they've gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. Clarkson with the ball. Now defended by Oladipo. Yes, that goes in. And it's a 4-point Utah lead.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
Pass to Hero. To the paint. There's the double team from Whiteside. Morris finds Hero. Again, the miss by the Heat.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Here's Oni. There's the killer two-handed slam.
We've talked about it before. Unselfish, great awareness. Ingles willing to turn down the shot if someone can break free.
Oladipo, the pass to Hero. Here's Strus. Ingles covering. Hero on the wing. Oladipo against Whiteside. And it's blocked by Whiteside.
Be careful. Whiteside is the ultimate rim protector.
And the Heat going with the whole new group on the floor. The Jazz on offense. A big stretch here going 10-2. 55 seconds left here in the third quarter. Tips it up, and Gabe with the second chance points. Gabe's got the lead up to 8 now for the Jazz.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Right side Lowry. Here's Tucker. And no good. But close in that one, so he'll shoot 2.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
That's good from Tucker. So Utah ends up going with the new group.
Tucker.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Here's Conley. He has 7. 29 seconds left to play in the third. And the shot goes in from Rudy Gobert.
Oh, great ball movement there.
The Heat trail by 8. We've got 22 seconds left to play in the third. Puts it up for Adebayo. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Wonderful play. With that long wingspan and huge hands, Adebayo catches and finishes with ease.
Mitchell outside. From outside the arc. And they recover it. And so it's the Utah Jazz with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, you also have the location of the pass. Puts it right where it needs to be, where his man can do something with it.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. All right, now a chance to set the floor courtesy of Gatorade. Fourth quarter action, all fueled up and ready to go. And so in the game for the Jazz, Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Rudy Gobert is out there with Bogdanovich. And it's O'Neal in at the small forward position. Pass to Gobert. Inside. Here's Bogdanovich. And Bogdanovich throws it down.
Yeah, the length and height of Bogdanovich is impressive. Outstanding at slamming it down there when he got the chance.
Lowry passes to Butler. Knocked away. O'Neal against Butler. O'Neal kicks to Gobert. Now running up the court, Robinson pushing it up. Lowry dishes to Butler. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got 4 rebounds in this game.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
Nice play by Donovan Mitchell. You love a guard who can take it up strong, take the bump, and still convert.
Well, he wasn't a Burger Chain All-American or a one-and-done college star, but Donovan Mitchell's rapid emergence in the NBA has caught many by surprise.
You know, GA, the first rookie ever to lead a playoff team in scoring. He was handed the keys right away, but he's not satisfied. He still wants more.
Adebayo, a rebound by the Jazz. O'Neal kicks to Mitchell. Passes to Gobert. The Jazz working the ball around now. Conley, the pass to Mitchell. From 8. And that one falls, coming off Conley's feet. Conley's got 3 assists now in this one.
So reliable. They've really leaned on him at the offensive end.
Here's Lowry. Driving the lane, and the layup's good off the glass.
Phenomenal concentration by Lowry. He has made a living off getting buckets over physical defense.
Utah leading by 8. Outside Conley. Kicks it to Mitchell. Back to Conley. Fires from the corner. And Utah again with the bucket.
And ever since halftime, they played precision basketball offensively.
You know, the coach has had something to say about that. No question, they've settled in and executed brilliantly. Okay, when you're trying to make a comeback, you can't be hucking up low percentage threes. You have to find a better shot within the offense.
Robinson against Mitchell. Robinson goes in, and the dunk by Robinson.
And he wanted everybody in the building to feel that ferocity.
And we did. We felt it. Even over here, we felt it. Mitchell outside. Here's the pass to Gobert. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. And the Jazz lead by 10.
Inside, Gobert is a nightmare with his height. It's tough to create good coverage.
Outside for Robinson. 1:30 left in the fourth quarter. The shot that time not on target. Mitchell wide open. No good on the triple.
The defense got lucky there. That's one you expect him to drain.
Shot's good from Butler.
That's a fantastic dribble move from Butler. He's extremely confident with his dribble.
Conley against Lowry. 1:04 left to play here in the fourth. 6 to shoot. Outside Conley. Off target from outside.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Robinson kicks to Adebayo. Here's Tucker. Doubled by Bogdanovich. Shoots from 14. Robinson misses.
Missed opportunity, wide open from mid-range. He would love to get that one back.
Mitchell with it. Mitchell is double. Outside Conley. Offensive rebound. Kicks it out to Mitchell. 7-second difference. Shot and game clock. Takes the 3. Jimmy Butler with the rebound. And here's Adebayo. And so it's Utah with the win. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And Joe, how about the minute?
There makes a good point. So let's take a look at the starters for the Utah Jazz. The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Bojan Bogdanovic out there with Royce O'Neal. And it's Gobert in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for Atlanta, at the forward slots, Hunter and Collins. In the backcourt, Young and Bogdanovic. And it's Capella in at the 5 spot. Now here's Bogdanovic. 6 to shoot. To the paint. And Capella gets it to go on the assist by Bogdanovic.
And Capella just smashing through the contact on the inside that time.
You know, by the time Bogdan Bogdanovic arrived in the NBA, he was already a well-seasoned pro, Grant.
Yeah, he had an impressive run in a number of European leagues, amassing a ton of awards and championships. So he definitely knew what he was getting into when he came stateside to play with the rest of the best.
Now here's Collins. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
That's his first personal foul.
Hunter became a household name with winning a national championship when he was in college. He wasted no time showing that he was going to be ready for NBA competition. At this point, you might as well go ahead and chalk up the points when he's at the free throw line. Pretty much automatic.
On the wing, Mitchell. Right side, Bogdanovic. Inside, here's Gobert. Count that one.
And for Gobert, his offense continues to catch up with the elite defense. He's becoming a legitimate two-way threat.
Now here's Young. Pass to Bogdanovic. Back to Young. Outside Bogdanovic. Now Capella. And stolen by Gobert. Outside Mitchell. Here's O'Neal. Right side Conley. Now here's Mitchell. Back to Conley. Bogdanovic on the wing. No good with the triple. Here's Atlanta with the ball. Now here's Bogdanovic. Lets it go from deep. Hunter passes to Bogdanovic. Back to Hunter. Oh, a nice one-handed slam right there.
Well, Bogdanovic would prefer to shoot it, but teammates so wide open, had to give it up.
Conley against Young. To the inside, Gobert drops in the layup for 2. These teams have really gone back and forth.
Yeah, 5 lead changes already. This one's going to be a battle for sure.
Young against Conley. To the middle. Here's Capella. That's in. Coming off an assist from Young. Capella's gotten his 2nd bucket of the game.
We appreciate Trae Young and that shooting ability, but reminding us once again, he will dish.
Pass to O'Neal. Over Hunter. O'Neal misses. The Hawks leading. Bogdanovic finds Collins. Down low. Here's Capella. And a slam dunk by Capella.
Big man John Collins seeing the court that time.
Utah's gone 1 for 2 from beyond the arc in this first quarter. Conley passes to Mitchell. 1:44 left in the first quarter of the game. Stolen by Collins. Capella, the pass to Hunter. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Hunter's got 6 points.
Well, Capella at that size really has no issues spotting the open man.
Pass to O'Neal. Back to Mitchell. 1:14 left to play in the first. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
Good on both. There's a minute 12 left in the first quarter. Outside Young. Outside Hunter. Clock at 6. A nice shot by Young.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense, man.
Conley against Young. Outside Conley. Utah, the rebound. Capella against Gobert. Pass to O'Neal. Bogdanovich down low. The Jazz again can't hit. For Atlanta, they've gone 6 of 7 and looking good. For 3. And it's Bogdanovich that time on the assist from Young.
Their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
Conley up top, guarded by Young.
These calls can be so difficult for officials to make.
2 seconds.
And the first one at the line is good.
2 shots.
And so he makes both from the line. Outside Young. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. And so it's the Atlanta Hawks with a 6-point. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Hawks?
So far, guys, they've done a fantastic job finding the open man and getting some easy buckets.
I also like on the offensive end how they're working to get the ball into the paint, into the teeth of the defense. They've created a lot of high percentage shots so far.
So on the floor for Utah, the backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Bojan Bogdanovich out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's O'Neal in at the 3. Young finds Capella. And the slam dunk by Capella.
And that's where you want to feed Clint Capella deep down on the interior part of the paint. Let him power it through.
Now here's Conley. He's got 5. Outside Mitchell. As a Rookie of the Year award winner yourself, Grant, what do you see as the biggest challenge facing today's rookies?
I honestly think with all the information and expectations, the hardest thing for young players today is meeting those expectations because of all the great rookies who've come before and gone on and had success right away. That pressure a lot of times can be a lot for a young player entering the league.
And Conley drops them both. Here's Young. Second quarter of basketball, about a minute played so far. It's stolen by Bogdanovich. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Trae Young. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
Picks up his 3rd foul. We'll see now what coach decides to do from here.
Pass to Mitchell. Back to Conley. Mitchell with the ball. Double team on Mitchell. From deep, Conley bearing his 2nd of 3 attempts.
The defense pays so much attention to Mitchell, and as a result, it opens the floor for everyone else.
Young on the attack. It's good.
Terrific design and execution, leading to an opportunity right at the rim.
Let's just remember this about Trae Young. In the 1920 season, he became only the 5th player in NBA history to average more than 29 points and 9 assists.
Now here's Conley. 10 points for him. Pass to Gobert. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Gobert's got 6.
That kind of looks like a predictable shot, one that they want. The defense has to prevent the ball from getting into that sweet spot.
Here's Bogdanovich. And then Bogdanovich with the dunk.
Bogdanovich making it happen right there and taking some initiative.
And when Young joined the 29.9 assist club, his company was pretty exclusive. Brent, the great Oscar Robertson, he did it a bunch of times. And, of course, you know the 3 others.
Well, I think James Harden, Russell Westbrook, of course, and then look it up, kids, Tiny Archibald. So all Hall of Famers, in my opinion, those 3 names we just mentioned. And the fact that Trey did it in his 2nd season, you got to be kidding me.
Stolen by Capella. And that one is hammered home.
You got to be aware of Hunter, especially when he gets up at the rim. That guy's got some size.
Conley against Young. The shot by Conley, no good. The Hawks have gotten off to a sensational 5-for-5 start in the 2nd quarter. Gobert, no good.
I don't think the defense does enough out there to bother him. I think that one's all on him. Just a flat-out miss.
From deep, Conley. The rebound by Bogdanovich. The Hawks leading.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Pass to Capella. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
That's his 2nd personal foul.
And Capella's journey to the NBA. Born in Switzerland, school in France, project in 2014.
2 shots.
And 90 minutes in just his 1st season, BA.
So Utah ends up going with a new group. Lots of credit has to go to the Houston Rockets. Brent, they stayed patient developing Capella, and he's turned into a great center.
Yeah, part of that development was being in the G League for a number of games for him to get his conditioning and his feet wet. And then he was amazing during that 2014-15 season. Huge strides in playing alongside James Harden. Capella took a big confidence jump as well.
And it's a completely new group for the Hawks. Right now, a close game in Atlanta. Outside, Williams. Pass to Jang. Outside, Williams. Back to Jang. Stolen by Whiteside. And there's the lob. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line.
Shooting for Utah, Hassan Whiteside. Shooting 1.
Free throw no good for Whiteside.
One of the areas where we've seen Whiteside improve is that free throw percentage. Much better than when he first came into the NBA.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
59 seconds left in the 2nd quarter. Shot is good by Oni.
Pretty much not a player in the league is going to pass up a shot like that so much for the defense.
Here's Herter going inside.
Well, the more that Herter attacks like this, the more off balance the defense will become.
The Jazz have gotten 7 of 12 shots to go here in the 2nd. Clarkson outside. 35 seconds left in the 1st half of this one. Here's Reddish. Oh, he goes up high for the 2-handed slam.
You got to keep the ball moving, and that time Herter's pass leads to an open look.
Now here's Clarkson. Herter defending. Pass to Oni. Just 5 to shoot. Now Ingles. Here's Gay. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. Gay's got 4 points in the quarter. It's good if it goes. He got it up in time, but it wouldn't. Thanks, Allie. After the break, we'll see you right back here to begin.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, basketball. After 2 quarters, it's Atlanta out in front. They've got a 2-point lead. Can he give it? That's all for now.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. We've seen Mike Conley really having a great game.
He took a head-on approach in the first half, going straight at the D and drawing fouls.
Yeah, almost inviting contact, that attack mentality on full display.
Cam Reddish is out there with Danilo Gallinari. Then there's Kevin Herter. Then it's Gorgie Jang. And it's Williams in at the point. So that's who Nate McMillan starts the second half with. Utah trailing here. Ooh, anticipated the pass. It's a turnover. Gallinari inside. Gay's there. Back to Herter. To the paint. And Gallinari throws it down.
Well, Gallinari big, so the screen's effective, but it's the size to bust up the D and then slide into that shooting position that makes him effective.
Now here's Clarkson. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Outside, Ingles. 5 on the clock. Whiteside, the pass to Gay. Jang pulls it in. The Hawks shooting 76%. You don't see this often. And the finish on the break with the slam.
Reddish getting up there and getting explosive.
Reddish has gone a perfect 3 for 3 so far. Pass to Ingles. Here's Honey. Now here's Gay. He's covered by Gallinari. And a fast break now for the Hawks. Williams' shot is good. And it's an 8-point Hawks lead.
Strong pass there to set up the basket.
Utah shooting efficiently, 50% so far. Here's Honey. Pass to Whiteside. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy.
Well, even with the contest, Whiteside's going right through you. That's how strong he is.
Now Williams. Outside Herter. Gallinari against Gay. They double him with Gay. And here's Gallinari into the lane. And that one drops. And the Hawks lead by 8.
As soon as Gallinari saw the lane open up, he took it right at the defense and finishes off the stop.
Oni. Clarkson passes to Gay. Oh, Gallinari with a steal. Outside Herter. To the wing on the left. A good look from Gallinari. No good off the back of the rim.
I know it's about defending the post and the three-point line these days, but still got to be active in the mid-range area, and the defense gets away with one there.
Outside, Ingles. Rob. Here's Reddish. He has 6. Back to Williams. Outside for Gallinari. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Ingles with it. Picked up by Gallinari. Pass to Oni. Lots of room. Atlanta with a rebound. And now the Hawks on the break. And he's going for the oop here. And Gallinari throws it down.
He's just gifted with the basketball, and that includes making plays. Lou Williams spotting a man that time.
A minute 15 left to play in the third quarter of basketball. Pass to Gallinari. And he floats it in for the easy 2. Credit the sweet setup on that one.
Boy, absolutely no rim protection, leading to a lot of easy buckets here.
Now here's Clarkson. He's closely guarded. And here's Gay. He's covered by Gallinari. 6 on the shot clock. Count it. Whiteside's got 6 points.
It's interesting. They definitely had more three-point attempts in the first half. Not sure why they went away from it.
To the inside. Here's Jang. Ooh, the lead pass was in the perfect spot to set up the layup.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. That one no good. So Atlanta will take it the other way. And he drives in. The rebound by Whiteside. Gay outside. And that one drops. And it comes off an assist from Ingles. He has 6.
Good driving inside. Rudy Gay's agile on that possession, knifing into the rim.
Jazz substitution.
5 ticks left to play in the third quarter here. Here's Jang. And so it's the Atlanta Hawks ending the quarter up 10. Their defense has forced a number of key turnovers. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
Well, there's a way to break down the defense with the handle, but you can do it with the pass. Prime example of that right there.
With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store. Taking a look at the Jazz. The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Royce O'Neal is out there with Bojan Bogdanovic. And it's Gobert in at the 5. And it's Mitchell, the miss.
That's the only kind of defense that's going to cut the mustard here tonight. You got to stay on top of a guy like that who can play at such a high level offensively.
And for the Jazz, they're shooting around 50% in the game so far. Bogdanovic passes to Mitchell. Off the mark. Had a chance there to trim it to single digits. Now here's Hunter. Tight defense on him. Pass to Bogdanovic. Wide open look. Up again. Mitchell grabs a miss. And a big issue for them, turnovers.
Yeah, you just can't give away possessions in this league. It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Oh, no, I know he can make it, but that's warm-ups, so maybe just a step too far.
Here's Capella. That shot is off. Good D by Gobert. For Utah, they've gone 0 for 3 in this fourth. Not good. And then Bogdanovic with the dunk.
Oh, you love to see that kind of vision from Gobert. As much attention as he draws from the D, there's bound to be an open man, and he just got to find him.
Kicks it out to Collins. Outside Hunter. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Bojan Bogdanovic. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Here's Young. Pass to Capella. That one doesn't drop. For Utah, they've gone 1 of 4 since the fourth quarter began. Conley with the ball, and Capella picks him up defensively, and he gets that one.
I love this game plan. That's 10 points in a row from in close.
Young against Gobert. Right side Young. And the layup is good off the glass.
Ridiculous handles there. How effective is he at creating opportunities?
The 3 from Mitchell hits the three-pointer.
And just great intensity down the stretch. I mean, he really wants to rock with the game on the line.
Take a look at it. Locked in right now in this moment. Wants the ball in his hands and feels real comfortable with the shot he's taking.
Outside Young. Four on the clock. Drives to the hoop. And the layup falls. And the Hawks lead by 7.
Trae Young has such good handle and creates so much space for himself, and he can get to the rim.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Pass to O'Neal. Here's Bogdanovic. Collins defending. Back to O'Neal. Outside Conley. Shoots over Young. And it comes off the front of the rim. The Hawks have got 2 of 8 shots to drop in the final quarter. Hunter on the wing. Outside Young. Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard. The 3 from Mitchell. Capella with a rebound. Capella's got 5 rebounds in the game. And Atlanta shooting really well in this matchup. 62% from the floor. Young. Here we go. And Capella gets it to go on the assist by Young.
Good passing in the paint may be even more important to an offense than great passing on the perimeter. Those are areas where you got to be careful.
Young against Conley. Beyond the arc. Stolen by Collins. There's Bogdanovich with the three. Connects from downtown. And it's a 12-point Hawks lead.
Finishing the game strong. This is how you shut the door on any hopes of a comeback.
Yeah, definitely putting a stamp on this one. A very, very decisive victory for the club tonight.
Pass to Collins. Outside Bogdanovich. From deep. And it's Gobert with a rebound. From deep, Conley. The rebound by Bogdanovich. So we see the Hawks taking the W here. All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you, Kevin.
It's rugged, tough road, David. No question about it. Thank you. And checking out Utah's opening lineup, Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Bogdanovich out there with O'Neal. And it's Gobert in at the 5, down low. And for the Suns, up at forward, they'll have Bridges and Crowder. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Ayton in at the center. Not just another game on the schedule, Greg. Fans and players alike are excited for tonight.
I mean, this is a championship caliber matchup. There is a ton of talent in this one, and I think it's a great test for both teams.
Mitchell passes to O'Neal. Mitchell outside. To the middle. Bridges with the steal. And there's the call on Rudy Gobert. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for Phoenix. Al Paul. Bridges outside. Drills it from outside.
You've got to be aware and stay attached to Mikal Bridges beyond that arc. This guy's dangerous as a shooter.
Ball against Conley. To the inside. And the rejection by Ayton. To the paint. Here's Crowder. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in.
Well, Crowder is not afraid to play bully basketball. This is a guy who will battle through contact. DeAndre Ayton, the first pick of the 2018 draft. He was obviously the consensus #1 at the time. So hard to pass on a center like him who's got size, athleticism, and an elite vertical threat at the cup.
Booker with it. Now defended by Mitchell. Ball against Conley. Bridges dishes to Paul. Kicks to Ayton. And it's Phoenix scoring again.
And that was a loaded 2018 draft class. Not just Ayton, but Doncic and Trae Young as well.
Yeah, there were some question marks early in his career about whether that was the right selection. But boy, Ayton has been a tremendous fit for them. This guy's upside is still so high.
Here's Paul. Makes it off the glass.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Inside, here's Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
And this is why guys love playing with Donovan Mitchell. Can he score it? Yes. But he loves to set his teammates up.
Conley against Paul. He feeds it to Crowder. Bridges outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Phoenix needs to get off the shot. Ayton. Gobert pulls it in. Jazz trail by 9. Now here's Mitchell. And he comes up with the deuce.
There is a level of physicality, and the frame of Donovan Mitchell allows him to finish through contact.
Bridges outside. Back to Paul. The pass to Bridges. Shot from the top of the key. He doesn't hit that one. Now the Jazz take it the other way. Booker the pass to Paul. Stolen by Conley. And it's Bogdanovich off the drive.
How about the intensity of Bogdanovich? A superb dunk off the drive.
1:02 left here in the first quarter. Conley against Paul. Pass to Bridges. Into the lane. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. It's tipped. Jazz trail by 5 and stolen by Booker. Here's Crowder, and Crowder slams it in.
Well, what you love about Devin Booker, this guy, yes, he is a shoot-first player, but if somebody's open, he will find you.
The Jazz have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Outside Conley, down low. And there's Bogdanovich. That's good on the assist from Conley.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Bridges against O'Neal. Pass to Booker. Lets it go from deep. Utah with the rebound. Here's Bogdanovich. Over Paul. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Suns lead by 5. We'll take a quick break, then get you back to the action. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Suns.
They've come out in attack mode on the defensive end. They've applied pressure and forcing turnovers.
And they've taken advantage of the turnovers they've caused, getting a lot of their offense straight off their defense.
A star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. And it's Bridges in at the 3 spot. That's who's out there for Phoenix. 6 on the shot clock. Conley into the lane. Up and in, it's good. First basket of the game for him. 1 for 4 shooting.
Well, there's a certain level of quickness you've got to contend with. Mike Conley off the dribble drive.
And after a down season in 2020, with some questioning if he was over the hill, Mike Conley came roaring back last season.
And the first player ever to make his All-Star debut that far into his career. It had to feel something like redemption. And I tell you, he's not done yet.
The assist.
Wow, love the power and the strength of Bogdanovich on that strong finish.
Paul passes to Bridges. Mitchell against Booker. Back to Bridges. Driving in. Kicks it out to Booker. Ayton against Conley. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
Utah ball.
Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile 1 block.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
Pass to Gobert. Right side, Bogdanovich. Shoots over Crowder. Nice ball movement by Utah. Here's Gobert. Some solid defense from Ayton.
Well, defensively, if you allow him to get this close, you're playing with fire. He just happened to miss that one.
Paul looking around. Kicks it out to Booker. Bridges outside. Pulls up from the corner. And that one is off. Now the Jazz take it the other way. Here's Bogdanovich. And Bogdanovich throws it down.
Well, you love to see Bojan Bogdanovich get out and run, get ahead of the defense and score. That is nice.
Conley against Paul. He takes it in. Booker outside. To the middle. Gobert with the block.
This guy is an absolute menace and force on the defensive end. Rudy Gobert says, no, sir.
That puts them in the lead. O'Neal's got the lead up to 1 now for Utah. And competition is at the root of all sports. Certainly, sometimes things get shifty. And as a player, Greg, how do you handle that aspect when emotions and physicality get going?
Kevin, you're always taught to control your emotions, but easier said than done. And in reality, sometimes you have to man up. You have to let it be known that you're not going to accept things, and at the same time, you got to be smart. So the goal is to beat the other team, not literally.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Game. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Payne kicks to Johnson. Shamet off target with his 3. And so it's Ingles with it. He brings it up for the Jazz. Their defense has only allowed 4 points in the quarter. And that one good from Clarkson. And the Jazz lead by 3.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Payne dishes to Johnson. And stolen by Whiteside. Here's Clarkson, and he goes in for the dunk.
Jordan Clarkson showing the ability to put the ball on the deck and make a play.
40 seconds left to play here in the half. Now here's Payne. He's tightly guarded. Shot clock at 5 to the paint. Here's Kaminsky, and it's Gay with the rebound.
Amazing tenacity attacking the basket, and I'm sure he won't miss that next time.
Clarkson passes to Gay. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
And we're seeing some great ball movement out of this group, guys.
Now here's Payne. He's guarded closely. Shamet with it. And so it's the Utah Jazz. Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just...
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Utah found themselves in a close game in the first. They did give up a couple baskets. And
we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. Bojan Bogdanovic with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
I think they've taken their time. They've showed incredible patience. It's a sign of a well-coached ball club.
Checking out the group for Quinn Snyder to start the second half. They've got Clarkson. Rudy Gay is out there with Whiteside. And it's Joe Ingles. And it's Oni in at the point. Here's Whiteside. Gay trying to break free. Whiteside, no good. Suns trail by 7. And here's Payne. He kicks it to McGee. Two free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
That's his first.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the team
foul.
It's his first trip to the line. That's good from McGee. Both free throws good from McGee. Jazz leading by 5. Clarkson outside. Ingles in the corner. He dishes it to Gay. Lays it up and banks it in. 6 points for Rudy Gay.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
The Suns shooting a respectable 47% from the field in this one. Now here's Payne. He's covered closely.
That's his second personal foul. Second team foul.
And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. Here's Payne. It's going to be out of bounds. The Suns will retain possession. And it's the Suns with the ball. They trail by 7. Now, here's Clarkson. He's covered by Shamet. It's stolen by Johnson. 90 seconds now into the second half. And there's the drive. Count that bucket. Payne's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Well, exposing a weakness in the defense, that's just way too easy, guys.
Clarkson outside. To the inside. Takes a 3. Pocket 6. Gay passes to Oni. Here's Whiteside. And a good offensive board. And he gets the bucket. Whiteside's got the lead up to 7 now for the Jazz. Now Payne. Johnson outside. Goes up on the wing. That shot off. The Jazz go the other way with it.
And they continue to control the glass.
And Cam Johnson, a surprise pick, Doris, when he was taken 11th back in 2019. Many wondered, I recall, what the Suns saw. Now, that's not the case.
Well, that's exactly right, because most projections had him as a late first-round pick. The Suns front office, give them credit. They saw the upside of Cameron Johnson, and boy, he is now viewed as one of the steals of that draft.
The shot's good.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high-percentage looks from inside.
On the wing, Johnson. And the layup falls.
Well, use the pick and going right to the cup. I love the aggressiveness.
Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Inside, here's Whiteside. Rebound by the Suns. Now here's Payne. The pass to Johnson. Back to Payne. McGee, the pass to Payne. A beautiful reverse layup. And now just a 5-point Utah lead.
Man, he's got such a great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy.
Oni passes to Gay. And contact on the... And here we go with the coach's challenge. Surprise in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able to have a challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
And the Suns with a completely new group on the floor. Booker against Gay. Here's Ayton. Banked in off the glass. Ayton's got 6 points.
Boy, you think about DeAndre Ayton, it's his size that comes to mind, and he understands how to utilize that to score.
Gay right side. Here's Gobert, and the rejection by Ayton. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Ayton. Bogdanovich is checked in for the Jazz. We've got 28 seconds left in the third. Gobert can't hit. And so Ayton will bring it up for Phoenix. It's a 5-point game. Bounce pass from Paul. Crowder against O'Neal. Booker, right side. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation.
Utah ball.
And now another look at that mobile one-block defensive performance.
And that has got to help the morale of this team. Let's see if that sets up a run here.
No good. And that's going to do it for the third quarter. Utah out in front, up by 5. We're going to step aside for just a second, but join us right back here for the start of the fourth quarter. Next. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. A moment now to reset the lineups. Back to us by Gatorade, all fueled up here for the fourth quarter. On the court for the Suns, Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there, and it's Bridges in at the small forward position. Paul outside, the 3. Rebound, Utah. Gobert's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. O'Neal controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. And the Jazz lead by 7.
And folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
On the wing, Bridges, guarded by O'Neal. Here's Crowder, takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely. And it's 6 points for Jay Crowder. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play.
Well, this has not been his finest hour, but give your teammates some credit for doing the job of stepping in.
Booker with no one around from outside off the mark.
And really, for some reason, just not a big part of their offense today. Hard to get into a rhythm when you're getting so few opportunities at the rim.
Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Well, you get a sense of the touch that Donovan Mitchell has as part of his arsenal. Inside the painted area, he can finish with either hand. That's a pretty play.
Kicks it out to Booker. Down low, here's Crowder. Pass to Ayton. Some nice ball movement here by the Suns. Here's Paul. Leaps for it. Good work defensively by Conley. Utah leading by 7. Out left to the wing. There's O'Neal with the 3. They grab their own miss. Goes back up. No good. Phoenix has gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Feeds it to Ayton. Stolen by Mitchell. O'Neal with it. Now guarded by Booker. And it's Ayton with the rebound. Ayton's got his 5th rebound in this one. Paul kicks to Bridges. Passes it to Booker. Here's Crowder, guarded by O'Neal. Crowder against O'Neal. Clock is at 3. Here's Bridges, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
Jazz ball.
The Jazz have gone 2 of 7 from the field in what's been a cold start to the fourth quarter for them. Conley kicks to O'Neal. On the wing, Mitchell.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
There's the 3. A three-pointer is right on target. Mitchell's got the lead up to 10 now for the Jazz.
You can see Donovan Mitchell's shot mechanics from the time he entered the league to what we're seeing now. It's refined, it's on balance, and boy, does he make good.
Booker outside. Gobert with the block. Look at the clock, a little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. And the rejection by Ayton. Paul with the ball. Conley picks him up, and the whistle blows. It's going to be on Michael Conley. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. Utah's on defense. Paul outside. The kick out to Crowder. Can they get it?
Rudy Gobert is as intense a defender as you're going to find in the NBA, and he refuses to give up anything easy.
First team foul.
Jazz leading by 10. At the elbow, it's Gobert. Conley dishes to Mitchell. O'Neal passes to Mitchell. Fires the three. And again, it's the Jazz from deep.
And these are the types of games where one team clearly has the edge. Tonight, it will be a win by a large margin for the Jazz.
Looking at both these teams, they're great rebounders, and on any given night, you might not know who would have the advantage on the boards.
They made the most of those extra rebounds as well, Kevin.
And guys, one of the steady and outstanding players putting in another impressive performance. It was a big-time outing for Donovan Mitchell.
Efficient productivity. You love what this guy has given to you on the offensive end.
Paul against Conley. Uncovered. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him. And the Jazz lead by 13. Paul against Conley. Left side, Crowder. Takes the 13-footer. Tries again. Ayton. Kicks it out to Paul. And so it's Utah easily grabbing the win. This was a very strong showing for him.